Mr. Nicolae, then, what do you think that you bring to this position specifically?
Experience at the grassroots. I myself a Roma. I experienced the first-hand discrimination. I lived in some of the poorest village in Romania, Roma village in Romania. As I said, I have experienced not just living as a Roma, but working with Roma in some of the worst ghettos all around Europe.
Now, what would you say is the most important and pressing issue concerning Roma people living in Europe today?
Definitely anti-Gypsyism. There are many issues. Social exclusion, lack of housing, lack of access to health, pretty poor education. And by that I mean the quality of education is really poor in schools where Roma go. But overall, anti-Gypsyism remains the problem. And you have people like me, well-educated, very successful professionals that are still facing discrimination when they try to find a new job or when they move in the new neighborhood, so on.
And what key mechanisms need to be put in place, would you say, to assist Roma people to live better lives?
I think member states need to take this a lot more seriously than they are now. I think first we need to recognize anti-Gypsyism as a specific form of racism all over Europe. I think we need to share a lot better the good practices of different member states. I mean, recently we had a number of good developments where member states, we have this really good example of tackling anti-Gypsyism in Romania, where we had a very strong statement coming from the Prime Minister. I think 5 other ministers joined in, including the Minister of Justice, and a very fast action against the hooligans that sprayed some tents in the middle of Bucharest with anti-Roma slogans. There is some success in getting quality education in some of the most difficult Roma areas in some member states. I think we need to do better with this. We need to share better what we do properly, but at the same time we need to look better at the failures, because ignoring failures means we're losing some very good knowledge. We need to avoid repeating the same mistakes.
On a practical level then, what could and should be done by the Council of Europe, particularly in its member states, to help Roma people? I'm thinking particularly we have a ROMED program at the Council of Europe in terms of mediators. We have ROMACT, local authority capacity building. What else can be done?
I think we need to make both these programs more efficient. We had some very good success with both of them, but they can be better. They can be more efficient. We can make sure that there is sustainability for the Roma mediators, that people we employ, member states employ, are well qualified, and to make sure that we provide whatever is needed to get communities more involved than they are at this moment. Roma need to become citizens of their own countries. And by being a citizen means both responsibilities and rights. Doesn't mean just rights. So we need to make the part on responsibility and rights a lot more visible than it is at this moment. The Council of Europe has a number of very good tools. We need to apply those. We need to use a lot better a number of instruments already available. I'm planning to work a lot closer with the colleagues here, especially the colleagues dealing with the rights of children, dealing with the rights of education, rights to education, the Holocaust education, also with anti-trafficking, with the gender issues. So there are lots of avenues that need to be better explored, where I'm sure we can have a lot of success.